Hello everyone. So, we're gonna play a game I haven't played in a while. I don't know if anybody has played Dragon Age Origins or if they're just checking it out for the first time, but it's awesome and it's definitely up there as one of my favorites. So, I will be playing that. No cheats, no mods, no nothing. Just vanilla Dragon Age Origins. So, yeah. Did all this already. So, this episode really might just consist of beginning stuff, character creation, stuff like that. So, try and keep up with the updates as much as I can. And yeah. That's no fun. Bye. I'm gonna try this again. I already had this kind of up and loaded. Was supposed to go. Minutes in. I haven't even started character creating yet. This is great. Well, I guess we get to do the fun thing of going and checking this stuff. Change storage device. Not what I want to do. Okay. Change that while we're at it. Always. Guess we'll just new game it. Try not talk through the beginning of this just because it's pretty scene worthy to watch.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The Mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late, for I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
So that's a pretty epic story beginning for this game, and it is a really story-driven game. Like I said, this first episode's kind of going to be a lot of character creation, getting like to know what your backstory is, stuff like that, a little bit of gameplay. Yeah, so I haven't really played this in a while, so we're just gonna have a look around for a minute. There's a lot of options to pick from when you're doing this game. Honestly, the Dragon Age games are probably some of the best character creation, in my opinion. I'm sure other people will have their own opinions as well. I also think Mass Effect's up there as well. My boyfriend would tell you that probably the Elder Scroll games are probably up there more, but his opinion versus mine. I don't know if I want to be a male or a female this time. Feel like I want to be a female just because it's a little bit more epic. I haven't played. Let's just be human for this gameplay. I like being a rogue because then opening chests and stuff like that is a whole lot more easier. Now, if for instance I had picked elf, you still get the same choices: rogue, mage, warrior. Say for example I picked rogue. You get 2 different options. You get one where your proud role is one of the true elves and stuff like that, and you're part of a tribe. The other one is where you're a city elf and you start off living in the city and you're just part of the, in horrible words, scum of the city. If you pick a mage, you get to be a magi, which is you're in the tower and you're doing your harrowing. If you pick warrior, I believe it's the same as the first. Yep. And if you decide to be a dwarf, you cannot be a mage because there are no mage dwarves. If you pick warrior class, you get a commoner, and you're pretty much castless, which means you don't really have a community you belong to, and stuff like that. The other one is where you're a noble, and you're part of the royal family and stuff like that, and then you get called to battlefield. So, playing with that, you kind of... You know what, I haven't played an elf in a really long time. Maybe we should be an elf. I still think I want to stick with a rogue, though. And I've played the city elf. I don't think I've ever actually played the Dalish elf, so we're gonna do that. And names. I did not think of a name. As much as I like that name, it's not working for me. What do I want to name her? I'm gonna be super... there we go. I got it. We're gonna call her Zara. Her name is Zara.
Greetings.
Alrighty. This can always take a while too, because there are a lot of options to choose from. And so we're gonna do that. pale. Weird that way. Let's stick a little more natural. Not liking the blue. Purple's kind of cool. I like the purple. Tattoos. You can get a little crazy with these, and like if you're playing on PC, you can do a lot of mods. So, oop, didn't even realize I did that. So, I don't want anything like super crazy. That's quite nice. Just do that. Now hair, again, one of those things. I like that. Stick with that. Do we want to change the hair color? I'm always partial to redheads, and I like the purple with the red hair, so we'll do that. Try and match that. Like I said, there is a lot you can choose from. Make her all mystifying, give her brave blue eyes. I kind of like her face the way it is. I don't want to change it too much. Maybe her nose? Nah, I like it. We'll leave it. I like her face the way it is. Ears are fine. Portrait. You can even change the portrait, and I always just pick a color I prefer. Like that. Voice. You can even change her voice. So,
I have lost the spell.
You can go through so many different styles of voice.
How do you do? Greetings. Greetings. Charmed. Greetings. Ugh, my spell.
I don't know. I don't want her to be experienced because she's kind of young.
Charmed. I lost the spell.
Don't like that one.
Greetings. Ugh, my spell. Oh, what does it take to kill these things?
Maybe I like that one. Yeah, I think that works. This took a lot less time than I originally thought it would. So here, your attributes. So this is where certain things come into play that help you do different skills better, and different, if you're a mage, you can have more mana, stuff like that. She is a rogue, so strength helps, obviously, especially because they're wielding two weapons. But that's more for like, it says it's critical for rogues, and yes, I do believe it is critical for rogues. But the one that I usually focus on more is this one, because it's a lot more geared towards your rogues. Trying to remember. So this is your stamina to do special attacks and stuff like that. This is your like ability to do, like if you're a mage, this is what you want to build on more. If you're not a mage, it helps more with like doing potions and stuff like that. Cunning is, as you can see, rogues benefit most from this statistic, as many of their class abilities and special attacks will rely subtly on reading the target or not raw strength. So just because they have to be more stealthy. Constitution is your health and stuff like that. So I have 5 extra points to spend on picking something. I usually like to up that a bit because you can get some good stuff in the beginning if you can open the chests. Strength is always a good one. and I like upping the health. Now these are your actual skills, and so this one, for example, requires 10 cunning, which I have, but if I wanted to go past that, it requires 12 cunning, so that's also where you need to build your attribute skills and stuff like that. So, because I'm a rogue, it's really good to be able to influence others, stuff like that. Stealing, yes. Trying to think. Combat tactics. So again, I am probably going to focus on these two the most in the beginning of the game. So, we are going to use coercion because it might help later on. Now these are your talents, and again, these are all based off of the first set of points that we did. This is, you need 10 dexterity. Past that, you need to be also a level 4, but you still only need 14 dexterity. And if you go past that, you need to be a level 8 with 23 dexterity. So, this one here, definitely want that. And this is also where you pick, like, what your main weapons are going to be and what you're going to focus on more. Now, because I'm a rogue, archery, dual weapons, stuff like that. Now, I don't have the option for sword and shield because obviously I'm a rogue. So, I like doing double weapons just because I like being more in the action. So, we're going to do that. And I don't want to make this too... We're just going to do normal.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago. The Dalish travel the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten lore in a human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we? You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You've stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethalon? What should we do with them?
This is where things become substantial because you need to decide on something because it'll affect your future outcome on things. So, I don't want to say he's judging them too harshly because if they were out here trying to steal stuff, then they shouldn't have been where they were. So, let's find out what they were doing.
Does it matter? Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits.
So, like I said, I haven't played this one in a while, so we're just going to read this as we go. If you've been there, you should have treasure to prove it. Ha, I'd like to see these ruins. We know this forest, there are caves, but no ruins, you lie. Maybe this will make them take me to the ruins?
So would I. I've never heard of ruins in these parts.
but I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
Let's find it.
There was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go?
Could give them a warning. Kill one, the others will make sure no one else comes. I'm feeling slightly violent today.
No! No, wait! You can't do this!
Watch me.
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious.
Let's, I feel like it's important to tell the higher-ups.
She might be interested in these carvings, but let's see if there's anything more before we get excited. Besides, we're already here. Now, they said it was to the west.
Alright, so my health and stamina to the top left, map top right, and then all my skills and everything in the bottom right, and it also looks like my health and stamina are down there as well. Now if I hold my trigger, it flips through certain talents and stuff like that. It's gonna do a save. And can I pillage anything off this guy? I don't think so. So let us go. So I don't know if anybody, like I said, has ever played this game, but if you have, then you know that this is pretty.
Got it. So you can get off. All right. Now's better than later. All right.
There we go. So I can pick the wolves. Dead Hala. Okay. Halas are the animals that pull the elven carts. I don't know how much farther I want to go. Yes.
Done now.
Land
Are you
shield.
happy?
Tree stump. Stump. Wow. What else are we going to come across? Oh, that looks lovely. This place isn't creepy at all. I don't want to get too into it today. I just kind of wanted to get through character creating, check out a few things. Like I said, I haven't played this one before. I think this is a good place to end it for today. Oh,
This must be the cave.
maybe not.
I don't recall seeing this before, do you?
I don't think we should go alone.
There's nobody else here. And I'm not running back for help unless there's something worth making a fuss over. Come on,
Gonna
let's at
get
least see what's there.
killed.
How dangerous could it be?
Famous last words. Okay, on that note, I'm gonna end it here for today. If you have any suggestions for me to do in the game, I am not a big side quest person, but I do some of them. If there's a certain, like if you know the game, you know there are romance characters and stuff like that. If you don't, then tag along, watch the game, it's great. But for those of you that do know the game, if you have a certain character you want me to romance or anything like that, let me know. Yeah, and if you have any requests or if you noticed any issues in my video, please also let me know. Yeah, so I think we're going to end it here for today. We'll do an official save because I'm just one of those paranoid people. But thanks for watching, guys, and keep an eye out for my second one.